Hi, welcome into my channel. I'm Amy, and it's the first official video that I'm recording for the month of July, which is my birthday month. Yay! I am 43 years old as of today when you're watching this video. Today is my birthday, and thank you so much for spending a part of my birthday with me. I would love for you to just leave me a comment below to let me know when your birthday month is and kind of how you like to celebrate your birthday. I started my channel several years ago in just an effort to kind of learn technology things and have a way to be able to chat about makeup and beauty things. And so I usually try to make a big deal about my birthday month, and so I have a goal this month to reach 600 subscribers. So if you are watching this video and you are not subscribed to my channel and you just so happen to like makeup and project panning content, I would totally love for you to subscribe to my channel to help make my birthday wish come true. Thank you so much. And today we're going to be chatting about the few things that I finished up in the month of June. So June was a really busy month for me, and I'll leave the video linked so you can kind of watch my catch-up video. But I had family over for a few weeks. I was gone to church camp for a week, so I wasn't really wearing a lot of makeup, and I didn't finish a whole bunch of things in the month of June. But what I did finish, I have very strong opinions about, and I'm going to save the really exciting stuff for last. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. That would be a great birthday wish for me too. Watch all the way to the end. First, I'm going to start out with this miscellaneous category, which has hair care and a couple of other things. This is not technically empty, but I am going to go ahead and count it as empty. I had this in my graveyard project pan, and this Aquage uplifting foam. I just decided I really do not like the way it makes my hair feel. It makes it feel like it's all kind of like one piece and very thick, and I don't like that. This is a couple of years old, so I'm just gonna go ahead and count it as empty with as far down as I got. So I'm not sure if it's the age of the products or the product, so I don't really know if I would recommend it or not recommend it. Kind of a moot point. Something else that I didn't actually finish, but I'm just gonna tell you why I'm counting it as done, maybe a slight declutter, is this perfume Rollerball from Nest, and it's the Wild Poppy fragrance. And I like the way that this smells, but here's what I've discovered about Rollerballs is the perfume, I guess when you roll it on your skin, you know, it collects things on the roller ball, and then all of that, whatever it is, gets in the perfume, and that's gross. And I don't want to look at that. So while there's nothing wrong with the actual perfume, I don't want to continue to use that. And I did get this from Sephora last year as the birthday gift, and I'm just about halfway done. So I'm very happy with that progress. Thumbs up for me. Now the last miscellaneous thing that I actually did finish, for the most part, was a cuticle oil from Sally Hansen. Between me and my daughter, we got this finished up. And I said we kind of used it up because she did spill it in her bed a couple times. That's okay. I wasn't fretting about that. But you know, we used this all the way up. It's a good cuticle oil with a brush tip applicator, which makes it very easy to be able to apply specifically where you want it to, compared to the one I'm using now from the Dollar Tree, which has a dropper. It has a dropper, so that kind of allows a lot more product to come out, so I have to be a little careful with that one. Now let's move on to some skincare empties. I have good feelings about a lot of these things. The first thing was this Good Molecules Sheer Mineral Sunscreen SPF 30. I really enjoyed using this sunscreen up in my deck of panning project pan, and this was a really great lightweight sunscreen that had a mild white cast, so I feel like it blended well into my skin even though it was white. I think that would make it suitable for a variety of skin tones. There was no fragrance to it or anything like that, and it did not burn my eyes when I got it in my eyes. So If you're looking for a great affordable drugstore sunscreen, this one is definitely worth checking out. Also from the drugstore, I did finish this Believe Beauty Skin Moisture Cream, and this was so deep. Like, it took me a long time. I think I bought this maybe like September or October of last year, and I just finished it up. And I used this at night because it was nice and thick. It does have a fragrance to it, so if you are someone that is sensitive to fragrance, a lot of this stuff from Believe Skin is fragranced, and you can find Believe Skin at Dollar General or on the Believe Skin or Believe Beauty website. But I did like the way that it made my skin feel, and I didn't find the fragrance to be overly offensive or irritating to my skin, but I know that some people do have that fragrance sensitivity and very sensitive skin, so just kind of be aware of that. But a really great moisturizer that does not have fragrance was the CeraVe Facial Moisturizer. And this was the AM kind, so it had a little bit of sunscreen in it. This was a travel size that I used just traveling for work, and then I finished it up at church camp, and I do like the way that this blends in. I feel like this one had more of a white cast though than this one. It took me a little bit of work to blend this in, but it was very hydrating, and I did enjoy using that. And my daughter actually uses that AM moisturizer from CeraVe in her morning skincare routine. And the last like body thing that I used up, skincare thing, was this a deodorant from Secret. And so there's this long story of, you know how Walmart you can get like little cash back things? So there was a thing where you had to buy like 3 deodorants and you could get like $3 cash back or something really crazy. So I bought 3 of these kinds of deodorants and then 3 of the Old Spice deodorant that I've been using. My daughter doesn't like this because she prefers gel deodorants. She doesn't like the stick deodorant. So I ended up using this, and it's pretty well empty. And I really like this. From using the Old Spice for years, I really did prefer this over the Old Spice. I'm out of this one, so now I'm working on an Old Spice, and I can definitely tell the difference, that this does a better job of kind of combating the odor and the sweat and all of that kind of stuff. So I really did like the Secret Outlast pH balancing deodorant. I liked that. Now, I have 3 makeup empties. One, I just kind of called it quits on this CoverGirl Lash Blast Amplify Primer for my lashes. I've had this open for quite a while, and while maybe there's probably some product left in it, I wanted to keep it eye safe, and I did get a lot of really good use out of this. I feel like it did a good job of kind of like giving my lashes a little bit more body, so that when I applied my mascara, that mascara didn't have to work quite as hard. So I think for having, you know, a drugstore option, this is a great way for you to try out a lash primer if you're in the market for that. Now, the other 2 really big makeup empties, my daughter had to kind of help me with this one, and my dog helped me with it. Right after I got it, she ate the cap off, so I had to put it in a different container, and then eventually I cut it so that I could get everything out. But it's the Purito Cica Clearing BB Cream, and I had the shade light beige, 21 light beige. And so something I've learned, and I have to kind of accept, is I have kind of a neutral, maybe warm leaning skin tone, and these Korean foundations like from Misha and this one, they're very gray toned and cool toned, and that sort of washes me out a little bit. But my daughter has a cool, very light pale skin. I think because she has a vitamin D deficiency, that's why she's quite so pale. But so this actually worked really nicely for her. And so she ended up kind of using the last little bit of it up. And so between her and me, we were able to get it used up. And it's great because this has a really nice high coverage and it's hydrating and moisturizing. And so it's a really great option for somebody if you have kind of cool leaning and lighter skin tone. You would like this a lot, I think. And the last one that's so big, I'm so happy this was on my wanting to pan in 2024 list, was my NARS Laguna Cream Bronzer. Finished it all up in my deck of panning project pan. I'm working really hard on this. I found that this was a really great bronzer for me for the winter time because the light shade was just a little too light for me in the summertime. And now that I'm spending more time outside, I'm getting a little tanner than even I normally did in Texas because it's not quite as hot here in Missouri, so I actually want to be outside. And I'm not gonna have like a heat stroke when I go outside anymore. So this is a great cream bronzer. It did have a fragrance to it, so again, if you're sensitive to fragrance, you might want to maybe get a sample of it or maybe just go a different route because the fragrance was very heavy on this one. But I enjoyed the product and I'm very happy that it's done. Thank you so much for watching all the way to the end. And if you did, thank you, and just leave me a comment to let me know. Again, if you've used any of these things, tell me what you think about them, and I would love to hear what is maybe like this one, your most proud empty for the month of June. Leave me a comment to let me know about that, and don't forget to subscribe so that you can make my birthday wish come true and I can reach 600 subscribers by the end of July. Thank you again, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.